we have here a bound volume printed in Geneva of 2 years of this quarterly journal of the Alpine Club of Switzerland, 1882 and 1883, Echo of the Alps. Okay, the first issue, each issue is bound in yellow paper wraps like so, which are retained in this Sammelband volume here. The first issue has at the rear a lithographed view obviously of the Alps, and all the various articles are outlined on the back of the front cover, like so. And we go to the next one. The paper is age browned. At this point, the paper being used here is without question a wood pulp paper, and so it is age browned over time. Here's another lithograph view. And this third issue right here, this quarterly, is like so, with this larger folding plate that's come apart. It's in pieces, but it appears it is complete. It is a topographical map of langue, and like so. So it's complete, but in pieces due to the fragile nature of the paper. Here is the fourth issue like so, and there is the view at the rear of that. And then we begin, oh, look at that's a nice tinted lithographic view there. We begin, well, we're already now into 1883. Here's issue number 2. We've just passed by issue number 1. So it's the second year is bound complete in here as well. And there's the final lithographed view. It's in a 19th century leather binding, which is deteriorated. The front cover is detached. The spine leather has chipped. It was once in the Appalachian Club library, but they deaccessioned many of their books about 20 years ago, I think it was, and they were sold at auction. And so we have 2 other bound volumes of the same periodical in this lot. There'll be 3 of them offered as one lot. And these other 2 volumes are in the 1920s. At this point, however, it's interesting, the format becomes monthly, and they start to become profusely illustrated with these very appealing black and white views, like so, that as we get into it, you'll see there are more of them. And we got like this type of a color view here, and like this. They're kind of all scattered all throughout it. Yeah, here we are. There's some here. They're easy to flip by, like this. And there's even a little sprinkling of some advertising related to mountaineering. There are these like some of these black and white photographs, like so. And yes, like all these. And then there's like so. Again, the same issue with the leather. It was a sheepskin that was just dried. This is what happens when books are not cared for. This one also is in poor condition. So really, they should be thought of as collections of a periodical that just happen to still be bound up as they were by a bookbinder, but they were issued separately. And here are the wrappers for each issue. And so this lot of 3 volumes containing approximately 5 years, 4 or 5 years of this journal is available now online from me, Brian DeMambro.